Do you want to book more headshots? Click on the link in the description of this video to get the free PDF guide, 5 ways to book more headshots right now. Whether you're already in the headshot business or you want to be, this guide will give you some practical, actionable tips to growing your headshot business that you can implement right away. Don't wait, click on the link and get your free guide right now. There are all kinds of photographers out there shooting all kinds of headshots. There are plenty of lenses to choose from. Based on my experience being a headshot photographer for the last 15 years, I'm going to tell you what I think the best 3 lenses are for shooting headshots. If you haven't watched it yet, you might want to check out my video, The Best Lens for Headshots. That breaks down how to pick the right lens for your headshot business. In this video, I'm going to speak from my own experience, and hopefully that will help you moving forward picking the right lenses for you. Try to keep in mind there's a difference between the focal length of a lens and the effective focal length of a lens. A 24 to 70 millimeter lens will look a lot different on a full frame camera than it does on an APS-C or crop sensor. Don't worry, Fuji people. For the purpose of this video, although I'm going to be talking in terms of full frame, I'll also give you the corresponding APS-C version that covers the same effective focal range. That's nice of me. So here we go in no particular order. For the photographer who likes to keep it simple and travel light, an 85mm is a great choice. You can get really good versions of this lens at really reasonable prices, like the Canon RF 85mm f2. If you want to go extreme with the shallow depth of field, you can get a very expensive but extremely beautiful 85mm 1.4 or 1.2 from all the major brands, including Sigma, Tamron, and others. If you're shooting a crop sensor camera but want that similar 85-ish focal length, look for a 50mm lens. For you Fuji shooters, there is a 56mm 1.2 that is extremely cool and surprisingly affordable. For the headshot photographer that needs more range and flexibility and doesn't mind a bigger lens, a 70 to 200mm lens is the gold standard for most people shooting headshots. Nikon, Canon, and Sony all make f2.8 versions of this lens that are fantastic. But if you don't need that wide of an aperture and you want to save about $1,000, they all make f4 versions of that same focal length that are pretty great. You can check out loads of third-party options in this lens, whether it's Sigma or Tamron. I think Sigma probably is the best version of those third-party providers. If you're a Fuji shooter, the 50 to 140 2.8 is going to give you that same coverage, and it's also a really nice lens. Honorable mention here goes to what I think is one of the most underrated lenses for headshot photographers, the 24 to 105 f4. Not only do all the major camera brands make a lens in this range, but this is an incredible focal length for headshot photographers who, like me, take jobs with a mixed scope. You can shoot headshots with this lens all day long and then jump over to some event photos or group pictures without ever swapping your lens out. This lens delivers a really useful focal length on both full frame and crop sensor cameras. So if, like me, you use a mix of full frame and cropped sensor bodies, you have one lens that you can shoot headshots on in both formats. If you're a Fuji shooter looking for an X-mount lens that can pretty much do it all, the 16 to 80mm f4 could potentially be the only lens you need as a headshot photographer. Do you think I missed something? I'm looking at you, 50mm people. Let me know what you're using in your headshot business and why in the comments of this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.